How's it going, everyone? This is Markfield13, and I realized when I was making my videos going through Venus that I have all of these recorded, and at some point in time I filled up my entire hard drive full of videos waiting to be processed, and I ended up missing one of these. So I've got all these other missions recorded, except I do not have Tessera recorded, so I wanted to go ahead and record it, that way I could upload it, so that I have my entire Mercury playthrough and my entire Venus playthrough. As you can see in the video, I've already done Earth, Mars, Saturn, a little bit of Jupiter, so I've definitely been playing for quite a bit longer. So if you're going back and you're watching this and my journey through Venus, and you see this video and you're like, wait a minute, when did he get this powerful? It's because I had to come back and record this because I really wanted to include the entire thing just for completion's sake. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into Tessera. I'm not expecting anybody to join us, so I'm just going to go ahead and start off on my own. I don't technically need anybody to help me out because I've been doing these missions with my brothers, and it's been incredibly easy to run through them. And so what I'm probably going to do is just use my kunai, which is a new sidearm that I picked up. I just need 10 headhunter, or 10 headshots. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even going to bother with these guys. I think I'm just going to kind of run through this. Headshot. 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 If I could aim. Hey, there we go. Stop moving. There we go. So there's my 10 headshots. I think those are like the first 10 kills I got. Oh, shotgun to the face. Oh, so that's another thing. I did end up getting a shotgun. This is just one of the ones you can buy. It's called the Strun. I just wanted to pick it up just to see what it was like. Because there's a couple different types of weapons. You can have the assault rifle, you can have a sniper rifle, you can have a shotgun. And I really didn't know what I would like. I think I thought that the sniper was for me. I like the stealthy, cloaky, sit back and shoot them when no one's looking kind of thing. However, since I've picked up the shotgun, it has become my new favorite weapon. I absolutely love this shotgun. It is a massive amount of damage. Whenever I'm playing on areas like Mars, I can usually one-hit everything. So it is a massive amount of damage, and I've got some really nice mods for it. Where am I going? Up that way. And so you can see out here that I'm just one-hitting everything, and it's always at a distance. On the... Ow. However, you can see that the reload time is insanely long. Where'd he go? Alright, so on the later levels, you do have to get right up next to them to make sure every single pellet hits them. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get a one-shot, basically. Also, dead bodies will absorb the bullets, so be careful. Unfortunately, I have this glare in the top left corner of my screen, which means I can't actually see my minimap. It's making playing a little difficult. See, right there. So I shot this guy twice. The first one killed him, the second one ran into his dead body, and did not kill the guy behind him. By the time, I don't know if I actually needed 2 bullets or not. But anyway, the one downside about the shotgun is the horrific reload time. Oh, see, that guy right there lived 1 shot. Reload time is absolutely... See, I just killed 2. Well, maybe not killed 2. Anyway, as I was saying like 4 times now, the reload time is insanely long, which is really bad. You really have to be careful about when you reload. I can't reload quite as often as I do. with stuff like my rifle, where every time I, shoot 5 bullets, I reload it, which is fine because of the quick reload times, and that way I always have a full clip to use. However, with the shotgun, you don't have that luxury. It's one of the things you got to watch out for, and there have been plenty of times where I've gotten killed just because it took too long to reload. And so while I'm sitting there waiting to reload, something comes up next to me and hits me, and of course as soon as you disrupt the reload with either like a roll unintentionally like that, oops, there it goes. So if you're gonna go ahead and reload, you roll. Now I'm still back at 7 shells. Reload, get back to 8. So yeah, it's a little interesting. Also, in case you didn't notice, my swords I actually swapped out for a couple daggers. They do a lot more damage to a single target, and they will do a lot more as soon as I finish ranking them up to level 30. They don't move me nearly as far, which is cool, because I hated my kunai where it would, one attack, and it's like I go from here, one attack later, I'm way over there. I didn't quite understand why I had to always be like lunging forward to attack. It makes combat really difficult because you're like, attack this guy, nope, I passed him, now I passed him again, now I passed him again, now I passed him again. So, my suggestion is, okay, so there's this bug where this guy is in the wall. I got him. Okay. So my suggestion is to pick up a little bit of everything. If you're starting out, pick up a shotgun, save your shotgun mods, don't fuse them into other things. Save them and try getting a shotgun and try it out. You'll never know until you try, and that's one of the things that I found is that shotgun actually turned out to be really cool. One of the things I do use on the shotgun is a magazine mod, which I don't use on any other item, and that's just to give me 2 extra rounds per clip, which is incredibly useful because that's either 2 more kills or 1 more kill, depending on whether it takes 1 shot or 2 shots to kill him. See, like right here, or I'm reloading and there's 2 enemies left. I should not have reloaded, should have waited to kill them, and then reloaded. Ow, get off me. So that's what I use. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'd ideally not like to use it. That way I can have like more damage mods on. But I find that the extra damage from the extra 2 bullets outweighs any other damage mods that I could put on this thing. Alright, so now we're exiting here. This is one of the cool levels that has you go inside and then come right back out. And you're jumping around on platforms and stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, also, in case you didn't notice, one of the cool things about my kunai is they fire really quickly, and whenever you have to reload, boop, done. Alright, so it's like pretty much instantaneous reload. You already have fast throwing capabilities, and there aren't any speed mods on my kunai. Oh, okay. So that's just a little, kind of like a little overview, I guess, of the shotgun and the kunai and my new daggers. So don't take this video as a, oh look, it's so OP that he can, like 2-shot people with his secondary weapon, and that's what I need to get. And it's really not about that. These items, while they're only level, I don't know, I think 12 and 13, they're a little bit different. I've been playing with them for a little bit. I know how to, stack what mods against them that I need. So they basically right now just have full damage mods on them. That's about it. Which is why my damage is so high as it is. So I'm not, saying these are the ones you should get and anything else is going to suck. My suggestion is really just buy a couple items, level them up to 30, see how you like them with, full mods on them so you can see their full potential. And if you don't like it, then turn around and sell it. Every time you do that, you get a little bit of XP towards your player's rank or your gamer rank, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, kunai level 13, Nether Dagger's level 11. Pretty low, but still do incredible amounts of damage. And so I'm definitely looking forward to having them be at level 30, where I can take on a lot harder missions and see how much damage they come out with there. And hopefully soon, I will be getting my sniper rifle. I could check out my foundry real quick. So I picked up a couple more blueprints in the meantime, and I'm going for this Vasto because I wanted to see what I could do with a heavy pistol kind of thing. So this one looks really cool. I like the way it looks as well. So oh wait a minute, I do have enough. Sweet. All right, so I might just start that. The other thing I'm trying to build is this Volcar. This one I'm looking forward to as well, just because it's the sniper and it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. I also somehow picked up this dual Zoran. So I'm going to take a look at this one as well, because this is a multiple target. You can see in the description that it says it hits multiple targets. And a multiple target melee weapon is really, really great against the infested, especially if you can get like fire damage on there as well, because then you can just burn everything around you. So I'm really interested to see what this has, and it says a high percentage of critical strike, so crit chance is pretty high, and it might actually benefit from a crit chance mod. So we'll have to see if I can do like a crit, a crit and crit damage build on this, because I do have those mods for melee. So we'll have to see. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start this Vasto, and that'll give me something new to play with. So while my kunai is building up, I can play around with it. Then I just need a couple more morphics, and I'll be able to have my nice Volcar, which will be sweet, because I have finally gotten my Strun to rank 30. So as soon as I get that new Volcar, I'm going to drop my Strun, stick on the Volcar, and stick on whatever mods I have for it, and see what I could build up in terms of mods. And keep going. One of the things I do have is this polarize option, which will let me change the affinity slots in one of these. And this is like an interesting build. If you take a look at real fast, because this is what I use for my shotgun. I've got Rush, so increased sprint, and Warframe, or Marathon, for increased stamina. And the idea of this is I have shields capacity and shield recharge, so I have a lot of shields. I get hit, I hide for a couple seconds, recharge it all back up. Decoy, invisibility, switch, teleport, because those are all incredibly useful. And I basically just run around, jump up in their face with this extra stamina and then the sprint speed, and then just one-hit them. Like I tend with the shotgun to get incredibly close, like right up in their face, blast them once, maybe twice, and keep running. It's usually like a slide tackle in kind of thing and explode them. And that's the build that I use for that. Now, if I was going to go back to the rifle or probably the shotgun, I definitely wouldn't have these here. This one I'd probably change out for something a little bit better, like Fortitude. So for 2 extra points, it gives me 20% more shield recharge, and it also gives me 20% chance to resist. It's pretty nice. I couldn't put Fortitude on if I have Rush and Marathon on. And I wanted this speed to see how that worked, and it actually works pretty well. I'm not too upset about it. There have been a couple times where I've definitely missed having, where is it? I used to have steel fiber on. I don't know how much armor my Warframe has to begin with, but 30% doesn't seem like a lot, especially when I'm not that tanky. And then I had Vitality on as well, one of these. So I had a little bit of extra health and a little bit of extra armor just kind of sitting on there. And that kept me alive pretty well. It didn't take too much damage. And with this, I lose a lot of that health. And so all my tank is in shield, and I can't lose shield is what it is. So if I'm starting to drop off my shield, I gotta hide and heal it back up. It shouldn't take too long. And then I jump right out back in there and blast him in the face with my lovely shotgun. So anyway, some of this entire thing is I wanted to show you guys that last mission. And secondly, I wanted to kind of show you guys what I've done with my new arsenal. I don't have a lot of videos, I've decided not to continue on with the series because the missions are pretty much all the same. By the time you've gone through all of Venus, they're all going to be the same afterwards. The rest of the missions are just different flavors, different difficulties. But as your weapons get stronger, the difficulty that you have getting through there remains about the same because your weapons are stronger, but the enemies are stronger, and so it kind of counterbalances each other. So there's nothing too incredibly awesome, I guess, about the next ones. I do have a bunch of nightmare missions and alerts and that kind of stuff that I've done that I've recorded specifically and kept. But just trying to show every single mission I've ever done, it kind of gets a little ridiculous considering they're all pretty much the same. So there's that. And yeah, just try out a couple different things. I'm not saying this is the best, but just go through, look at the market, look at your weapons, pick out something, just be like, I want to try this. Pick it up and go for it. One of the ones I'm looking at for a rifle is Boltor. That one looks really awesome. And there was another one I was looking at. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real fast. I considered the Paris, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like Sniper. So that's one of the cool things, is I'm not going to try to invest in the Paris or try to find the Paris blueprint and all that kind of stuff, even though I think the Paris blueprint's in here. Yeah, so I could buy the Paris blueprint, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not, so I went ahead and bought the Volcor. I'm going to check it out, see if I like it, because this one is kind of a unique item, and it's a sniper, but it's a unique sniper. It's a silent, and I don't need something crazy like that yet, so I was just going to go with a plain sniper rifle, see if I like the type of weapon. Same thing with my shotgun. I just want to see if I liked shotguns. Turns out I do. And so now I can go back and find a better shotgun, or one of these. I believe that's a shotgun. Yes. So this one is pretty cool. This one is the one I think I'm actually going for because it's got a really tight spread. I believe this one has the tightest spread and the most damage per pellet, per shot, actually. And so this one I'm really going to love getting up in their face because I don't mind doing that. Jumping up in their face, putting the entire shot cluster into their chest. Another thing I'm looking at is this boomerang, because I've seen some people use it and it looks really cool. I don't know how much damage it'll do or how useful it'll be, but it looks pretty awesome. So just get out there, try a couple weapons, pick up something cheap like this for a dual pistol type, and just see how fast you go through ammo, see how much damage it does, and just kind of go from there. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of credits. They just kind of stack up. I don't use them nearly as fast as I get them, so it's not an issue to get all that stuff. Anyway, so I will see you guys next time. I've already got FOSSA included, recorded, so that I will have that uploaded shortly after this video. And then all these other missions are just pretty much the same thing. If you've gone through Mercury and Venus, you've already seen them all. So I'll be including only like really special missions or really difficult ones or ones where I repeatedly die, so all of them. Anyway, until next time.